Hi, everybody. It's good to see you. And I'm glad that you clicked on this video to learn more about using the MSUB website. In this video tutorial, I'll talk for about 5 minutes about looking at majors and major requirements and things like that. So let's get started. I'm going to share my screen here. I'm just going to take you to the MSUB homepage, which you'll find at www.msubillings.edu. There it is. And so the first thing you may notice is it seems a little busy. Not really my favorite layout for a university website. So I think it's important to learn how to use it properly. So the first thing I'm going to do, if I'm wondering about my potential major and its requirements, is I'm going to go to this tab, Academics. Click on that, and now here you can see there's a lot going on. There's information about degrees and programs, course catalogs, class schedule, things like that. So degrees and programs is where you'll want to go to find out specific requirements for different degrees. Course catalogs is nice. It gives you a little blurb about a class, its objectives, or what it's supposed to do for you, for students. The class schedule is nice, kind of letting you know generally when classes are held. And then the rest, we'll have other videos about that sort of material. So let's go and click on degrees and programs. The first thing I want you to know is that I taught at MSUB for a couple of years without even knowing that this little guy up here, the logo with the yellow jacket, is your home button. So if you ever just want to go back to the beginning from where you started, you click on that. Not too obvious, doesn't say home, so it's a nice little trick. So again, we'll go to academics and we'll click on degrees and programs. And now here is where we find that there are different undergraduate degrees for the university and as well as the city college. Okay, so kind of two different colleges operating together under the same umbrella and using the same website. So that can be confusing sometimes. But what you need to know is, do you have a bachelor's degree in it or do you have an associate's degree in it? So what are you looking for? If you're taking a bachelor's degree, would you like a minor in something else, or are you trying to earn a certificate? So important things to note, and the other options are a little more specific. But right now, we'll just say generally, hey, I really don't know what I want to do. I might eventually want to be. Let me do something I'm a little more familiar with. Maybe I want to go into, look at all of these choices for my future. It's really exciting stuff, isn't it? I think that I might want to go into business and administration. Okay, we'll click on that. And let's see what, before we click on that, let's see what this BO-M means. So that means under business administration, you have specific options. So you can do accounting, finance, general, management, marketing. So that's good to know. And this M means you can also have a minor in it. So really good information. Okay, so let's say I'm thinking maybe I want to be an accountant. So I'm going to click on this, business administration, accounting. And that online means there's a lot of work that I can do online for this degree. And so that might be a definite perk if I have kids, if I work a lot, if I've already taken online courses as well, right? Really important to think about. So let's just go in general. The BS means a Bachelor of Science instead of the BA, Bachelor of Arts. So that tells me it's going to be a little more math heavy than a Bachelor of Arts. So good information to know. And so this right here shows me everything I need to complete to earn my Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. And so you've seen this before, maybe in another tutorial, but I really want you to pay attention to things like this. It's really important. So for example, You can get this major with Math 143 or a Statistics 216. Um, Very important to know. If you go up to the Statistics 216, you may broaden your horizon if you want to change your major. So that's always something to think about. When you have a general requirement and you have an option between something that's a little less intense or a little easier and something that's more intense and more difficult, I try to urge you to aim for that upper level course, because we know that the average college student will change their major at least 3 times. All right, so if you do change your major, then by fulfilling more difficult uh, requirements, you open those doors for other majors, but that'll be for you to figure out. Um, Here, you've got your social sciences. Everyone will take a cultural diversity. Everyone will do arts and humanities, things like that. And then this is where it's showing you, okay, so with this major, you can fulfill your math with finite mathematics or with introduction to statistics. Now, when we go in another tutorial and look at something like a pre-med major, right? The biology or the chemistry or something like that, that stat 216 will show up again, and that will be your minimum requirement. So I always say aim as high as you can. You keep all of your doors open. Me personally, having a bachelor's in literature, media, and communication, didn't have a lot of math under my belt, but for some reason I took a statistics course, and that made me eligible then to, with a PhD in education. I didn't have to backtrack and take 3 math classes before I got to advanced statistics. So, in doing that, I really saved myself a lot of time and money. And so consider things like this. And these are all of your options, so when you fulfill your arts and humanities 6 credits, you can choose any 2 of these classes. And the same here, you need three units from these humanities, any one of these classes. So you can have a lot of fun with these. And very important to note before we go is that if you major in this, and let's say you're declaring this major in the fall of 2020, the university cannot change this on you. So however long it takes you to earn this degree, 4 to 6 years or something like that, if they go in later and say, you know what, you actually need uh, 6 credits of cultural diversity now in the year 2022, you have this document to say, no, I have proof that my requirement is 3 units. So this is really a contract between you and the university, and you tuck it away, you keep it safe somewhere, because this is what you're required to do. And colleges are notorious for adding requirements to majors. So I really want to leave you on that note. Okay. And so to get back to where we started, I'm just going to go back to my handy home button that doesn't say home. Click on that, and we'll get started with another tutorial on a different topic. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you very much.